I know everyone is excited to know, but now we'll move on to the program.
Yeah, so tonight is a celebration of the whole Rizal as the most precious gems of the province gather here in one stage to highlight their beauty, wit, character, and culture, which defines really the young Rizaleños. And with that, we saw that during our opening production with our talented dancers by San Isidro National High School Dance Company.
Yes, you're right. You know what, Carmela? That good camaraderie is one of the most important lessons we learn in joining pageants. Dealing with different people, meeting new friends, and making the experience or having the experience of the competition will be a memorable one.
Yes, of course, hindi lang naman tayo sumasali sa pageant just because to get the crown, but also to gain experience. Sabi nga nila, it's not about winning, but it's the journey that counts. And
Yes,
with
you're
that,
right.
just last night, our candidates voted for their Mr. and Miss Congeniality. And the results are... So let's start with our male candidate. So our Mr. Congeniality is male number 19, Carl Justin Ginto. To present the award for Mr. Congeniality, we have Mr. and Miss Avelino, Mr. Avelino Sequel. Next, for female, our Miss Congeniality is Miss Mika de los Santos, candidate number 13. So a while ago, we mentioned that this pageant highlights the artistry of Rizal. That's why our candidates presented their municipal costume in modern Filipiniana using different materials to showcase their town's identity.
The results were accurately tabulated and sealed by our official tabulator, Skill Power Institute. And now, I will announce the winner for Best in Festival Costumes. I will start with the male candidate. Male candidate Best in Festival Costume is candidate number 11, Justin Kulili.
To present the award for Best in Festival Costume, we have Consejal Christian Alarcon.
And now, for the female Best in Festival Costume, candidate number 17, Vanessa Año.
And now let's acknowledge the creative minds behind these amazing costumes and the province best designer of the year. For Miss, let's all welcome, Miss Vanessa and candidate. May we call all the winners for the best in costume, please?
In the jungle.
So for the designer of Miss Vanessa, we have the designer of candidate number 17.
Thank you, Miss Vanessa. That's in cultural costume. And now we will announce the best designer. We have the result here. The best designer for male candidate is the designer of candidate number 17. Male candidate number 17.
So we just want to make it clear that for the best designer for male, it's 17, and for female, it's number 2.
Again, for male, it's the designer of number 17, and for female, it's the designer of candidate number 2.
Yan, ito po si... This is Miss Jaja.
Yes. Thank you po.
Siya po yung designer ng number 2.
Back in the jungle. In the jungle.
So let's continue. Thank you, Miss Jaja. So at this point in time, we would like to thank the following sponsors for making our events possible.
Antipolo City, Office of the Mayor, Honorable Casimiro Jun Inaras III.
Municipality of Binangonan, Office of the Mayor, Honorable Cecilio Boyet Inares.
Rizal Provincial Government, Office of the Governor, Honorable Rebecca A. Inaras.
Binangonan Recreation and Conference Center, the official house of Mr. and Miss Rizal 2014 candidates, and for the pre-pageant venue.
Iwaki Salon with branches at Circumferential Road, Antipolo City, JP Rizal, Layunan, Binangonan, and Teresa Rizal.
One of the sponsors of our long gowns, fashion designer Ryan Sarangay, with shops located at Culumbarat Street, Taytay, Rizal.
House of Armando, designer Eman De La Rosa, located at Morong, Rizal.
Ariel Dulay Fashion Line, our official swimwear designer, located at Anyong, Marikina City.
We would like to thank also to Skill Power Institute, Antipolo City, our official tabulator.
The new placenta soap by Soundstrick.
Olive C,
E Plus by SM Lifestyle.
Edgic Plans and Design Catering Services.
And for our official photographers, we have Larawan Mo Fotografia by Miss Claudine Calyanta.
Boy Gutierrez Photography.
Isaiah Jaramillo Video Editing.
We also have our media partners, right? Showbiz Social, available in all national bookstores and leading newsstand.
And the Pinoy News Book, Kwentuhan at Balitaan.
We'd also like to thank the Public Information Office of Antipolo City, headed by Mr. Relly Bernardo.
The Rizal Provincial Tourism by Mr. Mark Valdez.
Office of Public Safety and Security, headed by Colonel Ching Ornido.
Yes, and Captain Arman Panganiban with Mr. and Mrs. Morales and Mr. and Mrs. Buko.
And now, in choosing tonight's top 10, we have the following criteria for judging. Beauty and projection, 60 points, which comprises of festival costume, 20, swimsuit, 20, and formal wear or long gown, 20. Intelligence, 20 points, which was judged recently during the pre-pageant.